Welcome to another episode of Tea with Z. My name is Zamil Solanki, and it's an absolute pleasure to be joining each and every one of you on this episode. And if you are watching, like usual, make sure you grab your cuppa, your coffee, your tea, your toast, whatever you're having in the morning, because at the end of the day, this is just, a few moments of your day to sit down and have a chat, but to also interact with me as well. So if you are wanting to interact and have a chat, be sure to drop some comments in the comment section below, or even just say hi, because we'd love to hear from you. Because as we all know, interaction drives conversation, and this is what we're all about. It's all about having a conversation. If you are watching, definitely as well, give me a like, give me a heart, because get this energy exchange going. And if not for me, for this one here as well. So special episode featuring Syra today because we're on the home stretch. We're on the home stretch and you're on the home stretch for 2021. So I just wanted to take a moment today to really just say you're doing an awesome job. As a healthpreneur, you're doing an awesome job. And both Syra and I, and Tash is at work today, or in the office today, I should say. But yeah, from us three, we just want to congratulate each and every one of you for all that you do, because you're doing absolutely amazing things as healthpreneurs. We know it's absolutely chaotic time right now, but the home stretch is very close. Well, you're on the home stretch now, but the finish line is very close. You can see it, you can probably taste it, you can feel it, your team can definitely feel it, and I know that they're desperate for this year, a lot of them, to be over, because it's been a very challenging year, another very challenging year and full-on year for so many of you, and you're going through it now in the thick of it. And some of you would be thinking, well, it's not really the festive season at the moment. It's really probably one of the more challenging times where you've got so much demand, so many questions coming in. But if you haven't watched yesterday's episode as well, dealing with some of these chaotic elements, I did receive some comments, and special shout out to those that did comment on yesterday's episode about what you could do to communicate through this chaotic periods. So definitely make sure that you keep on doing that, and don't use that just for now. But if things are popping up throughout the year or through different times of the year, and you do have these frequently asked questions, to efficiently and effectively communicate answers to those questions without bogging down your precious resources and your number one most precious resource, which is your time. And sorry, this one is wanting to have a massive chat this morning, but really also cheering you on, because that's what it's all about this morning, is about cheering each and every one of you on to this final home stretch. You are all absolutely doing an amazing job, and you can see that Syra is absolutely super pumped to be supporting each and every one of you as well. But she can see herself in this screen, and now she's just mucking around in front of the camera. But what I wanted to do, is just cheer each and every one of you on. Cheer each and every one of you on, because you're doing absolutely amazing stuff. And from my heart to yours, keep doing the incredible things you're doing. The grit, the resilience, the determination that you are demonstrating right now is really setting yourself and is setting a new bar for what you and your team can achieve. So always take the time to reflect on what you've achieved as well, and the wins out of each and every day. And that's, I guess, what I really want to leave you with today and give you that food for thought is look at the wins that you're accomplishing each and every day. Debrief on those wins, review, reflect, and respond to how you can ensure that those wins keep happening in your life and within your workplace, because it's those wins that you need to focus on that home stretch. Your legs are burning, you're tired, you're exhausted, but you can see the finish line. So what is driving you to get to that finish line and to finish as strong as possible? Well, it's focusing on those wins. It's focusing on those things that light you up, that ignite that fire to keep on pushing. 9 out of 10 interactions might be absolutely horrific, but it's that 1 out of 10 that if you can focus on, propagate, and manifest, and I guess nurture within your own mindset, that's going to drive you to that finish line. And I know it's so close. We're only a couple of days off, but you're probably wondering, well, what's going to happen in this new year? Well, fingers crossed, this national cabinet meeting today is going to help, I guess, align a lot of the states to do, I guess, what we need to do together as a country, not as individual states and territories, to really help ease the burden on each and every healthpreneur out there. Because at the end of the day, I know each and every one of you are bearing the brunt of it. And I just wanted to give a special shout out as well to all of the pathology lab workers. They're probably one of the most forgotten and unsung heroes of frontline healthcare workers as well, because you don't see them. They work in the shadows. You don't see them at all. So a special shout out to those that, are really feeling the enormous pressures that are placed on them and the expectations of the community to ensure that they can actually spend time with loved ones over these holidays and over this festive period. But they themselves are exhausted as well. So special shout out to those workers as well that, I guess might not really be seen as frontline healthcare workers, but, I guess have really held the fort, particularly over these past few weeks. So special shout out to each and every one of you, but to all of you healthpreneurs, keep pushing. I know you can. There's probably, your tank is running on near empty, but make sure after all of this as well that you take some time out to refill your tank, because there's only so much that you can give. And like any marathon, and this has been an absolute marathon, is that you need to factor in some element of recovery. So what are you planning to recover? What can you give your team and yourself some hope for, that as soon as you cross that finish line, whenever that finish line might be, or whatever date that might be, what have you made as your non-negotiable to recover? Because there needs to be a non-negotiable in there. Like any good marathon runner, triathlete, whatever high performance individual, it's that grit to recover that is really going to ensure that you can push through this next challenge, whatever it might be. Whatever it might be. We thought Delta was okay. Yep, cool. We've hit Delta, and then Omicron has come out. So we don't know what the next challenge might be. But you need that time to recover in order to face that challenge with a full tank of gas as well. So that's my food for thought today, is what are you doing to celebrate whatever wins and identify whatever wins are happening within your own four walls and beyond your four walls, with your community, whatever it might be. And how are you using that to motivate yourself and your team to get across that finish line? Because you're on the home stretch right now. And then once across that finish line, what are you doing to recover? What have you made as an absolute non-negotiable for you to recover? Because if you're not able to recover, if you're burnt out, then you're not serving anybody else. And that's the biggest thing. Because at the end of the day, if you yourself aren't able to, work towards a peak performance standard, then how can you weather whatever storms are coming up next? So, and let's have a quick chat here. Good morning, Tash. Thanks for jumping on. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Sarah picks up on all of this energy, and she knows exactly what we're on about. And yeah, as you said, Tash, a big shout out to the pathology talent that are working definitely hard across the country during this absolutely chaotic period. But like I said yesterday, chaotic due to those levels of uncertainty. So hopefully we get a little bit more certainty today. So that's it from me today. That's it from Syra. And have an absolutely incredible day. And we look forward to catching up with you exclusively for our last episode of T with Z for 2021. Are you excited, Sarah? Are you excited for our last episode of 2021? Yes, she definitely is. There you go. She's excited. She's clapping out the year, and she's clapping and cheering each and every one of you on as well, because you are all absolutely amazing. And that's it from both of us and from Tash as well, on behalf of Tash. And we look forward to catching up with you exclusively in the Limitless Network tomorrow. Details are in the description box below. And yeah, we'll catch you then for the last episode. Stay safe, stay well, stay positive as well. Stay positive. You're on the home stretch, you're about to cross the finish line, but make sure you start celebrating these wins and reflecting on what you've achieved during 2021 and using that to fuel your last dash to the finish line. Make sure you're diarizing out. Tell me, what are you doing as well to recover? What are you doing to recover? And if you need me to, I'll help out. I'll hold you to account. So shoot me a DM, write a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to hold you to account because it's very easy to jump back into the routine of things if nobody's holding you to account. So that's it from me today. That's it from Syra. Have an awesome day and see you in the Limitless Network tomorrow for our last episode of 2021. Bye for now.